IT show. Yay! You know, I'm always excited to record my videos. I hope you're just as excited to watch it. Hope everyone had a good weekend and hope August is off to a great start. So today's episode is a bit different. It's not a talk, it's actually a speech. If you watched my video on traveling where my friend Elsa spoke, you remember we talked a bit about Toastmasters Club. It's basically a club that helps you to develop your speech giving abilities. And it's worldwide. So if you are trying to improve your speaking, you should definitely look for one close to you. This week I'll be giving my first official Toastmasters speech. I've done other impromptu speaking, but this week I'll be giving my first official Toastmasters speech. And it's an icebreaker speech, so it's to introduce you to the club. You can talk a bit about yourself and why you joined if you want, but just introduce you to the club. And well, while this is not a talk, it's a speech, I hope you learn a bit about just understanding yourself the way you are, knowing that there's nothing wrong with you, and just loving yourself. The topic of my speech is this imperfectly perfect ambivert. I hope you enjoy it and don't forget to leave a comment to let me know what you think. So, well, enjoy. This imperfectly perfect ambivert is me. I'm sure you figured. But imperfectly perfect ambivert, what a weird combination of words. What does that even mean? Okay, imperfectly perfect, such a paradox. Well, according to the Urban Dictionary, an imperfectly perfect person is someone that has their own specific qualities, like it may be weird, goofy, but they may be a nerd, but those qualities make them interesting and perfect in their own way. In other words, there is beauty in something that is odd, and being different doesn't always mean that there's something wrong with you. So yeah, imperfectly perfect. And then ambivert. What does that mean? Well, a few weeks ago, someone spoke about qualities of introverts and then a bit about extroverts. It got me thinking. Thing is, I don't consider myself an introvert, but I also don't consider myself an extrovert. Sometimes when my friends talk about going out, I'm all for it. I'm like, yeah, where the party at? Other times I'm thinking, oh, do we have to go out? Socializing is stressful. So I'm not an introvert and I'm not an extrovert. Then what am I? Well, I went to my trusted friend Google. Who else has a trusted friend Google? I'm sure many people can relate. And then I searched for mix between introverts and extroverts. I was expecting some weird combination of words like introverted extrovert or extroverted introvert. But nope, I found the word ambivert. And ambivert is someone that exhibits the qualities of both introversion and extroversion. Now, rather than thinking of introversion or extroversion as labels, think of it as a spectrum. Like, think of a number line with introversion on one end and extroversion at the other end. Ambiverts fall in the middle and they may slide up or down depending on the situation. If you're still not sure where you fall, maybe these explanations may help. If you're someone that gets energy from loud crowds and are always for it, then you're probably an extrovert. On the other hand, if you're someone that just finds large crowds draining and would just rather be alone or just like be quiet, just enjoy yourself alone, then you're probably an introvert. But if it depends, then you're probably like me, an ambivert. So yes, I'm an ambivert. Imperfectly perfect because in today's world, it's so easy to look at people that we feel are better than us. It's so easy to just look at them and wish we were them. And then wonder, sometimes we even wonder, is something wrong with me? Why am I not like that? But I'm getting to the point where I know that I have a lot of growing to do, I have a lot of learning to do. But where I am now, I'm perfect the way I am. There's nothing wrong with me. Now, if you know me, you know I am all for self-development. I'm always watching one motivational video or reading something new or just learning something new. I think I got it from my dad. Growing up, he was always like, "It's on, you should read this book, you should watch this video." So I became like that, and well, I'm happy I'm like that. I watch a lot of motivational videos. One of the first motivational videos I remember watching was the commencement speech by Steve Jobs. It's really popular. I'm sure many people have watched it, and if you haven't, you probably should. I learned a lot from it, and the words "stay hungry, stay foolish" will never leave my head. But more than just learning from it, I loved the way he spoke. I felt like the speech was really well delivered, and he was just so composed, and I wanted to be able to speak like that. So I started watching a lot of TEDx talks. I started watching other commencement speeches. And even in church, I joined the people that take readings, give announcements. All that definitely helped to improve my confidence in speaking to large crowds. I've learned that before I speak to a large crowd, or even when I'm speaking, I may be shaky, I may be nervous, but through it, I can probably still do a good job. So it definitely helped to improve my confidence when speaking to large crowds. But I still did not know what to look out for when giving a speech. But then, one day I visited Toastmasters Club, and I was like, wow, where has this been all my life? This is just what I needed. And so I became a member. So now I'm a Toastmaster. So far, I've learned a lot from being a Toastmaster. I know that when I'm giving a speech standing, I should not just stand in one place. I should use the stage space. I know to use hand gestures. I know to be conscious of the number of ums and ahs I make. So I have learned a lot so far. And like in any other area of my life, I'm still learning. I'm still a work in progress, and I'm not the best speaker yet. But I'm definitely not where I was before. I'm not the best speaker, but I'm not where I was before. And just like that in other areas of my life, I'm a work in progress. When I'm talking to people, little things can upset me. I'm really sensitive. I could be super dramatic. And like the ambivert I am, sometimes I want to be with people, and sometimes I don't want to be with people. So even with all that, I know that I have flaws, but I also know that there is nothing wrong with me. Where I am right now, I'm perfect. I love myself just the way I am, and I don't spend a moment wishing I was somebody else. The American musician Kurt Cobain once said, if you wish you were someone else, you waste the person you are. I'm not wasting the person I am. You probably shouldn't either. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed my speech. Don't forget to leave a comment. I would really like to know what you think, and let me know what you think I can improve on. Like, please subscribe if you haven't, and share. As always, remember, impossible is nothing.